Hello YouTube, today it's Monday afternoon. I want to give you my physique stats for the week just gone, which was yesterday morning, Sunday morning, the 13th of August. So, let's run through my stats first of all. My overall body weight was 17 stone exactly. My fat percentage yesterday morning was 31.7%. My visceral fat rating was 17. My muscle mass was 11 stone 0.8 pounds. That gave me a physique rating of 3, and my basal metabolic rate in calories is 2,203, 2203. That gives my metabolic rate, my metabolic age is 50, and my calculated muscle percentage as a percentage of my total body mass is 65.0%. My BMI this week is 34.7. I want to reflect today a bit on how things have been going recently. It's not been a great 3 weeks. Remember in my last video I was a little bit angry with myself. I'm a bit more reflective today, and I want to just give you a bit more of that reflection. So first of all, I want to kind of focus on what is working. And when I started these videos, it was an acknowledgement that this job is not easy for me in terms of my weight gain. I put weight on doing this job specifically because of the inactivity and the poor diet. So I came up with a plan to try to improve my in-work behaviours, and that has worked really well. While I was doing the things I wanted to do, I was feeling good, and I was losing a bit of weight, and I was sort of gaining a bit of fitness. And it wasn't until that Sunday 3 weeks ago when I got ill, and then the few days after I had off, it was when I was off work when I got back into bad habits. And I was treating myself to some cakes and biscuits because I felt I deserved a treat. So I was trying to acknowledge that actually my in-work routine is the right one for me. I just need to get back to it. I need to be mindful when I'm not in work to do the right things. So with that in mind, I'm going to go back a couple of steps of my stages. Just to remind you, stage 1 is about getting my psychology right, in the right place to lose weight and do the right things. And there is some elements where I haven't got that sorted out, but I feel on an even keel at the moment. And it's about making the right decisions each day, and I feel I can do that. The second stage is to just not buy those the trigger foods, the sweets, biscuits, cakes, takeaways, just not to buy them. Stage 3 is to measure my physique ratings and my weight on a at least weekly basis. My fourth stage is to just be mindful of what I'm doing every day and try to have 7, in my terms, good, inverted commas, good days every week. Step 5 is about counting the calories of everything I eat and having some sort of really clear idea about what I'm eating. And step 6 is about finessing that and sort of reducing the calories and increasing the amount of exercise I do. So right now we're not in the right place to do all 6 stages at the same time. So I decided to go back to stage 4. So I've got to do all the things up to stage 4, so get my thinking right, not buy the crap, measure my physique and weight, and just kind of keep a mental note of the good days that I do. And I'm going to take the pressure off me from this measuring my calories each day. It's getting a bit cumbersome now. I know now that if I have my the foods that I take with me each day, I know they're roughly 1,800 to 2,000 calories, depending on how many rice cakes I eat. So that's the right amount of calories for me to take in when I'm at work. In terms of exercise, I just need to get myself walking more between jobs and doing my press-ups. So I know what I've got to do. I just need to get myself back into very mindful on each day, doing the right thing each day. And yesterday I did eat cake. I went out for a meal and then afterwards we chose to eat cake. I chose to eat cake, and I ate too much and I felt too full. So today, this week, I've already had one bad day, but I'm determined that to be the last bad day this week. So this week, the most I can achieve is 6 good days, and that's what I'm aiming to do. To be fair, what I'm aiming to do right now is do one good day, that's today. And then just take it one day at a time, to start again, because I know what works for me, and I've just got to implement it. So I'm trying to stick to the positive side of things and not be too down. I suppose I'm going to leave the video there because I'll say one last thing. I do want to shout out James Fletcher, because he did a video recently where he shared with us him having a health emergency, and he said that he wanted to make changes to his behaviour off the back of that. It's like a warning, and I want to try and remember that to help me remember what I've got to do. I've said to myself, I want to do the right things for my own health. So I think that I try to use things to remind me every day to do the right thing. The fact that I've eaten, I can picture in my head the cake I had yesterday, and I can picture when I bought it thinking it's just too much, but I just want to eat it. It wasn't even a very nice cake either, but I had the whole thing. And I'm picturing that memory, and I'm thinking, remember when you thought that and you were right, it wasn't very nice, you were too full and you regretted it. So I'm trying to use these memories of things that happened recently to remind me in the moment, in the day, to decide to do the right things for my health. And James's video was one of those things I'm trying to use to help me remember to do the right things. So thank you for that, James, and I hope you recover stronger than ever before. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave the video there. I'm having real problems with the sound. This is the third time I recorded this video. I've tried it 2 times with my new Bluetooth microphone, and it's just rubbish. There's this background noise, it's vibrating. So I'm trying this video without it, and I'm just driving a bit slower because the traffic's quite low. So we'll see how this turns out. You might get to hear this one. If you do hear this one, have a great week, and I'll see you next week with my next sort of login of my details. It will be on Monday next week because next Sunday I'm going out again, so I'll do a video on Sunday. Think of yourselves. Thank you for watching or listening. Bye.